This is the fourth and last debate of the 2012 campaign, brought to you by the Commission on Presidential Debates. This one's on foreign policy. I'm Bob Schieffer of CBS News. The first question, and it concerns Libya.
And we're going to have to recognize that we have to do as the president's done. I congratulate him on taking out Osama bin Laden and going after the leadership in al-Qaeda.
Governor Romney, I'm glad that you agree that we have been successful in going after al-Qaeda.
Number two, with regards to Iraq, you and I agreed, I believe, that there should have been a status of forces agreement. There was an effort on the part of the president to have a status of forces agreement, and I concurred in that and said that we should have some number of troops that stayed on. That was something I concurred with. That was your posture. That was my posture as well.
Would you put in no-fly zones over Syria?
I don't want to have our military involved in Syria.
What you just heard Governor Romney said is he doesn't have different ideas, and that's because we're doing exactly what we should be doing.
Would you have stuck with Mubarak?
No, I believe, as the president indicated and said at the time, that I supported his action there. But once it exploded, I felt the same as the president did.
Would either of you be willing to declare that an attack on Israel is an attack on the United States?
Well, first of all, I want to underscore the same point the president made. It's also essential for us to understand what our mission is in Iraq. And crippling sanctions are something I called for 5 years ago when I was in Israel speaking at the Herzliya conference. I laid out 7 steps. Crippling sanctions were number one, and they do work. You're seeing it right now in the economy. It's absolutely the right thing to do to have crippling sanctions.
I'm glad that Governor Romney agrees with the steps that we're taking. There have been times, Governor, frankly, during the course of this campaign where it sounded like you thought that you'd do the same things we did, but you'd say them louder, and somehow that would make a difference. I'm pleased that you now are endorsing our policy of applying diplomatic pressure.
I don't blame the administration for the fact that the relationship with Pakistan is strained. We had to go into Pakistan. We had to go in there to get Osama bin Laden. That was the right thing to do.
What is your position on the use of drones?
Well, I believe that we should use any and all means necessary to take out people who pose a threat to us and our friends around the world. And it's widely reported that drones are being used in drone strikes, and I support that entirely and feel the president was right.
I'm Mitt Romney.
And we're going to have to recognize that we have to do as the president's done.